So you know the little expansion cards that we're going to be able to buy for the Xbox Series X and S? They're expensive. Real expensive. Let's get into it. I know a lot of other tech YouTubers have done their videos on the price of the storage expansions for the Xbox Series X and S, but I thought I'd just make a video talking about my opinion of it. Now, I already knew they were going to be expensive because a lot of other tech YouTubers and everybody was talking about how they were going to be expensive even before Microsoft revealed the prices. So I already kind of had an idea it was probably going to be around $200, which is really pricey already. But they revealed it, and it's going to be $220. Now, while this is not far off of what I originally thought it was going to be, it's still crazy expensive. I really wanted one of these expansion cards because I always run out of space, and a terabyte of storage for the new Xbox Series X is not enough storage at all. When you have a better looking game, the game requires more storage, and we're going to be getting higher frame rates and higher resolutions in the new Xbox Series X games, and games are probably going to be normally like 100 gigs or more. Now, that may not be completely true, could be lower than that, but a lot of games will probably be around 100 gigs. And if you're buying big story-based games, you're going to be able to download about maybe 8 or maybe 9 games, because keep in mind that about 100 gigs of storage or more are going to be used for the operating system. So in reality, you're probably only going to get around 850 to 900 gigs of storage. That's not even a lot of storage, even if we're talking about Xbox One and Xbox One X. I have a 1 terabyte Xbox One X, and I have a external hard drive because I only have like 5-6 games on my internal hard drive. But you know, we kind of expected this, as I said already. These hard drives are going to be really fast, and not every hard drive is just going to work with it. So they had to make that proprietary hard drive so people didn't go out and buy the wrong hard drive and it didn't work with their console or made the load times a little slower. Now you're thinking, what if I just bought a external hard drive? Yes, external hard drives will work, but you won't be able to play next-gen games on it. You can only download next-gen games on the expansion drive and on the internal hard drive, which really makes me mad. I mean, I get what they're going for, and the load times need to be fast, and those SSDs are required to run a lot of those games, but it just sucks because I'm probably not going to buy one of those expansion cards at launch. As I said in my last video, I've already pre-ordered it, but I'm probably not going to pre-order one of those expansion cards because of how expensive they are. At the end, my whole purchase of the Xbox Series X and the expansion card will be at about $720, which is insane. So I'm going to be struggling with downloading a lot of the games. Now, for a lot of people, it may be enough for what they need on the Xbox Series X. But take in mind, they have the Xbox Series S too, and that only has 512 gigs of storage. So you're getting even less. It is a little less powerful, so it probably needs a little less storage to run those games, but still is not enough at all. Personally, what I think they should have done is put 2 terabytes in the Xbox Series X and 1 terabyte in the Xbox Series S. Now, those NVMe SSDs are really expensive, so I completely understand why they wouldn't do that, but it would have been really nice for sure. Now, another thing I want to talk about how Xbox has been sending out non-final units of the Xbox Series X to certain YouTubers and reviewers. Now, Austin Evans got one, Kevin Kenson got one, your average consumer, you name it, any big tech YouTuber, and they probably have it. This is very cool that they would send out a unit for them to review. And looking at the reviews that they do, they talk about quick resume, they show the faster loading times, they show a lot of the higher frame rates and higher resolutions that you're going to be getting when you get the Xbox Series X. It's very cool to see that Xbox is really giving the Xbox Series X out to people to review so people can get a look at it before launch. PlayStation hasn't done any of this. Nobody even has a controller yet, and I'm not sure anybody will get a controller before launch or even a test console. As I said already, this isn't final hardware for the Xbox Series X, so you're not getting a full look at what you're going to be getting at launch, but it gives us a good idea of what it's going to look like. But I'm super excited, and the Xbox Series X is probably coming out. When is it coming out? Oh, I know when it's coming out. It's coming out November 10th, which it is September 28th right now, so in less than 2 months, and I will have my Xbox Series X. Hopefully, it might ship a little late because of high demand, but I haven't gotten any email or anything that says that I'm going to be getting it late, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll get it on November 10th at launch, but I'm super excited to unbox it and get my first impressions on the channel for you guys. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new video. Go follow my social medias. The link is in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.